Not Giving Up, NGU. This song is by far one of my favorites on this record. It's a Billy Chapin, Matt McKeown pen song, and it's strong. It turns out this is the first single off of the record, and for a lot of reasons, because it's a great song musically, the hook, lyrically, the hook. It's a great song. The message behind this song is amazing. Matt and Billy really did good on this one. I had no part in writing this song, but I feel like this song is me. This song was, I feel like it was written for me. It's such a comfortable song to sing. It's I can't say enough how much I really love this song. I believe I told you when I first heard this song, I said, let me bring this to life, or I have to do this song. And thankfully you agreed, and you let me do it.
Well, that meant a lot to me, because Billy and I had written this song for a major act, for a national act, and it didn't get picked up. It got rejected for an album that we were hoping it would get picked up for. And so the song just sort of sat in our catalog, and we were really wanting a rock act to kind of pick it up and run with it. And we completely agreed. And when we started talking to John about doing this project, both Billy and I agreed this is a perfect song for him. And the message of the song is so important. Just like with the first track, with Get Out of My Way, it's that determination, it's that will, it's that drive, it's the paying the dues type of thing, and applying that attitude to a relationship about not giving up. The idea for the song came to me with the idea of fighting for a relationship. I don't think that nowadays there's enough fighting to save a relationship. I think we live in such a disposable society. There's not a lot of fighting to keep something going. I mean, obviously you shouldn't fight for a relationship that needs to be done, but I like this idea of a man fighting for the woman that he loves and taking out. There's that visual of shaking your fist at the sky, you know. I can't remember what movie it was, but there was the scene running through my mind about that, about just yelling at the sky, just with abandon, just you can't really take it anymore. The only thing you can do is just sort of cry out, and so that was kind of the idea for the hook of the song. And Billy came in and wrote the verses, and then we, like we said, it just sort of sat in our catalog, but it absolutely was written for John. I mean, it just needed to be done by him. And so I'm actually kind of glad that whoever it was, the band that will remain unnamed, that we originally wrote it for, I'm glad they didn't pick it up, because this needed to be done by John Nickoloff. That's just all there is to it. And we're excited to see what kind of reaction we're getting from the public.
Yeah. Well, from what I hear right now, it's an amazing reaction. I know that everybody really likes, from the beginning of the song, the acoustic beginning of this song, straight on through to the end. It's hook after hook after hook. So if you can't tap your foot to this one, or you can't clench your fists and raise them to the sky, there's something wrong, and it's not the song. But this song, to me, it's taken on more of a personal meaning to me, and maybe you too. With it's not just fighting for the love; it's fighting for the life. Because my wife Stephanie was recently diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and so this song took on a whole new meaning to me. Because I felt like I was about to lose a piece of me that I'd had for so long, and it was scary. But there was no giving up. There was no giving up on my side or her side, and this song has taken on a whole new meaning to me. So the song's really special to me personally. I don't know about you. Do you have a similar situation?
I do. I've got a brother with a chronic form of leukemia, and John and I have had a lot of talks about cancer and how we hate it, and it robs people of parts of their lives, and going through chemo and radiation and all that stuff it's awful, and to be a family member of someone who's going through that is very difficult. We've had a lot of really good heart-to-heart conversations about that. And when you can live a song like this, and when you could tell someone that, I'm not giving up, and I'm here for you, and we're going to get through this together, and just as John and Stephanie have. I mean, it's cool when a song can take on a completely different meaning, and I think that can be kind of a credo for your life. About we can't give up when life hands us cards that are not the ones that we expected.
Right.
When you get a diagnosis like that, or when you have a loss, or a breakdown, or something like that, you can't give up. You can't. It can't be an option, and that's one of the things that I like about John, is that he's so determined and so tenacious that giving up just isn't an option in anything in life. And even with the work ethic that he brought to this project. So yeah, it's kind of cool that this song has kind of taken on a deeper meaning and a more personal meaning than originally intended.
Yeah, I'm noticing a trend through all of these songs now. Come to think of it, that they're all about not giving up, or going for what you want, fighting for what you believe. There's definitely a trend running through this whole record. Come to think of it, but anyway, that's not giving up, and we're not giving up.
No.
So don't you give up either. You. Or you. Or you. Or you.
One more time.
You do it. Don't ask me to cry again. I'm not doing it.
I'm trying to hold it together over here, man.